All right, what's up guys? I'm gonna talk about the #1 drill I like to use to learn how to hit the ball so much straighter and more consistent. Because when it comes to controlling your golf shots, you have to control the club face. Club face is king. It has a 3 times greater influence on the starting direction of your golf ball over path. So we have to learn to control this club face. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to control the club face. I'm gonna give you my best drill to start to fine tune and gain some control over this so that you can hit straighter shots, so you can correct misses to the right or to the left, so you're no longer frustrated on the range, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. First thing I wanna explain is I wanna explain the relationship of the club face and how it affects starting direction. Okay, so if at impact my face is, let's say, 5 degrees open to the target, the ball is going to start closer to where the face is aimed, even if I'm swinging over the top, right? Now, vice versa, if I swing way into out like this, but my face is really close, let's say it's -3, -5, pointed left to the target, then the ball is going to start left and go left. So we have to gain control over this. So one of my favorite drills is a drill that gets the body more activated, meaning there's more rotation. Oh, it looks like I lost the camera here. I may have to switch this face on here. Been having some technical issues this morning, but we will make it work. Okay, I may have to just switch this face on here for now. Been having some technical issues, but we'll make it work. I'll make check on that camera here again. So it's a drill that really gets the body moving and helps you get control of the club face. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this football right here, okay? And we're gonna put it between your arms. You can use football. There's a thing called impact ball, which seems to misplaced, but it's one of my favorite training aids to put into my forearms. What you're gonna do is you're gonna rest this in between your forearms just like so, okay? And that's gonna make you really squeeze your forearms. I'll get a little closer so you can see this. It's really gonna make you squeeze your forearms like this, which means you can't break your elbows. So if you can't break your elbows, then the only way to really swing the golf club is you have to use your body. You can't use your arms. So put this right here. So this is the first phase of this drill. So squeeze the ball. You're gonna turn back. You're gonna turn through. You're gonna start with little half swings, just like this. Okay, just like so. All right, and then what you're gonna do, what you probably saw on the face on a second ago, I'll see if I can't get that face on you working again here in a second, is I had an alignment rod up on the net. Now you would put that in on the range. So you would take an alignment rod on the range, put it about, I don't know, 6-7 feet in front of you. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna aim at that alignment rod in front of you with this ball between your forearms. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna work on starting it right at that alignment rod. Okay, so you're gonna sit here, you're gonna work really hard on getting it to start right at that alignment rod. That was pretty good. That was a little bit to the right. But what you'll notice when you practice this is you're going to notice that you're missing it right or left a lot. And so what you're going to do is you're going to work on finding the feel of the club face. So if your face is continually open to the right, then you know your face is open. So what you're going to do is you're going to figure out how to square that club face up, right? And that could be more chest rotation. That could be adding a little bit of flexion in this wrist if you're missing it right. Whatever it may be, if you're missing it left, maybe it's you're holding the face square longer, whatever that is. But this drill is so good when it comes to just fine-tuning the feel of that face. Because most people through impact have what we call the flip hook release. They release it like this, or they try to release it, but they leave the face wide open, or they get an impact and they're way open like this. They don't have any feel of the club face. So if you want to gain some feel over the club face, then you're really going to have to fine tune the feeling of that face through the impact zone. So let's do it again. So I'm going to squeeze this ball between my forearms. I'll put a link in the description below of this video that links you to the impact ball I was talking about. But you're going to put this in between your forearms like this, here, and you're really going to work hard on that face control. So we're going to go here, there. Push right at it. And what you'll notice is the better you rotate your body back and all the way through to here, the more stable that club face becomes. Now, what I want to jump into now is talk about some of the pitfalls that I see when people practice this. Okay? So some of the biggest problems I see when people practice this is the fact that they, at impact, are stopping the club. They're scooping or they're flicking the face at the ball. So what you have to do is however long your backswing is. So if I take my backswing to here, my forward swing has to go to there plus a little bit more. So I always like to say your forward swing should be 1.5 times your backswing. Okay? Another way you're saying that, so if you're talking about different sports, if you're talking about, let's say, boxing or fighting, when you punch somebody, you don't punch the front of the face. They always say punch the back of the head. You got to punch through, not pop the front. So same thing with gall. We don't want to hit the back of the ball. We want to punch through the ball all the way to here. So if there was a punching bag right here, you want to make sure you accelerate all the way into that punching bag. Boom, all the way out here. A lot of people do this. They'll pop the bag right here and it'll be behind. I want you to accelerate to where the pop is out here. The most speed is out here past the ball. So if you can do that, you'll gain control of the club face, because what will happen is the club will be smoothly accelerating through impact, and then you'll get a stable club face. But if everything's stopping at the ball, there's almost this abrupt stop, and so sometimes the face will shut close, sometimes you'll leave it open. You'll do all sorts of weird things with the club face if the pop is at the ball instead of it being a passive motion through the ball. Okay? Because like I said, I'll see this a lot. I wouldn't use the ball, but this is a common flaw I see, is they'll swing. You can see my hands release really hard at the ball. That's when you're gonna have really hard time controlling the club face, right? So it's really important that you feel like things come all the way through and they finish right there. So you'll keep that ball between the forearms. I took it out just for a moment, but you're gonna turn your chest back, turn it through. I was pretty straight, a little thin, but it was straight. Because of the body rotation, because I'm using my body turn to hit the golf ball, and not a lot of rotation of the hands and a lot of manipulation of the face, I have a lot more control and I hit a lot straighter ball flights. If you have any questions, please throw a comment in there. I definitely want to help you out if you have any questions. I'm going to talk about one more pitfall I see that I think becomes a problem. But if you have any specific questions, please put it in the comment section there, and I'll be sure to answer that question. So one of the other pitfalls I see is not finishing the golf swing with this drill. So as you do this drill, make sure that you have a full finish. This toe is going into a full post. You can see the back of the facing you guys. But you want to make sure you rotate and you get into this full balanced position. So you're going to put it between your forearms like this. Okay? And when you rotate coming through, you're really going to make sure you turn and you post your body like this. I don't want to see anything like where you're flat-footed. So I want to make sure you get all the way through this ball. So back, through. That's really going to make sure you're getting the rotation through the ball. It's really going to make sure you have control of the club face. All right. It doesn't look, I don't know that I see any specific questions. If you have any, please throw them out there. I'm going to give you guys just a second here. All right, must have answered them all. That's good. That means I did. So I hope you enjoyed this drill. Give this drill a shot. Take it on the range. It's really going to help you gain that control of the club face. Do it with your driver, even with like short shots. Do it with your irons. Do it with your wedges. Because what you have to do is fine-tune those motor control of feeling what your hand should look like at impact, and that's how you're going to gain control of the club face. Okay? Because remember, if the face is open, if the ball starts right and goes right, the face is open. If the ball starts left and goes left, the face is closed. Right? So if we can get our club face more down the target line a little bit, and then we can tighten that tolerance, because now we're working on a drill that gives us that feel, you will become a more elite or better ball striker. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments. Shoot me an email. Besides that, guys, see you in the next video. Peace.